Hey friends, welcome to Stocks and Crypto Plays. Today I'm talking to you about AMC stock, and I'm talking to you about the Moass, and I'm talking to you about the short squeeze. If you're an ape, you got into ape for the short squeeze in the Moass. You didn't get into ape because you love AMC theaters. Yes, they're very nice theaters, but it's just a theater. They don't care about you or I. You and I want financial freedom. So we want the Moass, or we want the short squeeze, or both, okay? You know that's true. So hit like, hit subscribe, add notifications at the very end, share the video with a friend if you support AMC and the Moass. If you want the short squeeze, if you want the Moass, hit like, hit subscribe, share the video with a friend, okay? Because this is vital information. So basically, friends, if you think about the AMC short squeeze and the AMC Moass, Aron, the CEO of AMC, is doing everything he can to kill the Moass and to kill the short squeeze. That doesn't necessarily mean Aron is an evil man or a bad man. I'm not saying that at all. He's the CEO of AMC. He wants AMC to run smoothly and to be strong and not to go bankrupt. That's what he wants. He doesn't want the Moass. He doesn't want the short squeeze. Actually, I'm not sure why any of you would think that he wants that. It's not good for AMC, really. So he doesn't want it. And he is actually doing everything he can to prevent the AMC short squeeze and the Moass. And this is not my opinion. This is a fact. I'm going to tell you how I'm telling you it's a fact. I'm not telling you a pipe dream like some of these YouTubers. They're telling you that, oh, you know, with this 10-to-1 reverse split in the ape to AMC, they're going to have to cover. That's a pipe dream, friends. There's no SEC rule on that, okay? They're selling you a fantasy to take your shares away from you. And whoever's telling you that fantasy, there's a good chance they're being paid by the hedge funds, okay? Ask yourself why some of the most prominent YouTubers disappeared recently. Once they put the ape out, they're gone. Where did these guys go? These top YouTube AMC guys, they're gone. Where did they go? Ask yourself why. Also, if there's an AMC YouTuber supporting the 10-to-1 reverse split, supporting AMC dilution, do you realize, friends, this proposal is trying to turn about 1.4 billion ape shares into AMC shares to make them one? That's one of the propositions. Another one of the propositions is to get approval to where Aron can put out brand new AMC shares, as many as he wants, whenever he wants, and dilute AMC even further. He's seeking approval. And then a third one is they want to do a 10-to-1 reverse split to take away from you, out of your pocket and out of your accounts, 90% of your AMC shares, okay? So that's the facts. This is not my opinion. These are the facts, okay? I deal in facts, not in fantasies. And if you watched a video somewhere else and they told you the shorts have to cover, they don't have to cover, okay? Wake up, friends. Don't live in a fantasy. Be smart. This is your money we're talking about. You worked hard to build up your shares, and they're getting ready to take 90% of your shares away from you, okay? Don't let it happen. I'm with you. I'm one of the apes. I've been building up my shares for 2 years now. Why do you think I'm so passionate about this? I don't want to lose 90% of my shares. We got in to the AMC short squeeze to be financially free. So I'm going to break this down to you right now, okay? If they take 90% of your shares away from you and a short squeeze or Moass eventually happens, you're only going to have a 10% effect because you lost 90% of your shares. So if you own 100 shares right now, you're only going to own 10, all right? And you say, hey, AMC stock will go to 1,000 per share. We'll have the Moass, okay? Well, guess what? You've only got 10 shares left. Now you got 10 grand. You excited about that 10 grand? I'm not. If you had 100 shares and it went to 1,000 per share, you'd have 100 grand, friends. If you have 1,000 shares, you'd have $1 million if it went to 1,000 per share. Okay? That's what you want. That's what I want. But if they take 90% of your shares away from you and you have 1,000 shares, you're only going to have 100 left. And if it goes to 1,000 per share, you're only going to have, how much? What is that? 100 grand. And you need to have a fat stack of shares for that to happen. And I know a lot of us own more than that, but a lot of the apes don't. So if you have 100 shares, you're only going to have 10 left. And if it goes to 1,000 per share, how much are you going to have? $10,000? What are you going to do with that? After taxes, you're going to have what? 6 grand left? What are you going to do with that? Is that your financial freedom? Think about it, friends. You know what I'm telling you is the truth. You know what I'm telling you is right. None of us want to think that Adam Aron's working against us because we want to support him. He's the CEO of AMC. We want to have his back. And we want him to have our back. But he doesn't. All he cares about is AMC. The bottom line, he doesn't want a short squeeze. He doesn't want a Moass. It's not good for business. Yeah, he owns millions of shares. But if you look into it, he won't be able to sell on a short squeeze. He wouldn't be able to sell his shares as the CEO. You can't sell on a short squeeze or a Moass. He wouldn't be able to sell any. Do your research. It's just, it's frustrating, but I don't think actually most of the real apes want this 10-to-1 reverse split. I think the ones that are saying they do in the comments are bots or they're very uneducated, one or the other, because literally they're trying to take 90% of your shares to create a Moass. You want the Moass with 100% of your shares, not 10%. I can go on and on, but I won't. Please hit like, please hit subscribe, please add notifications, and at the very end of this, share the video with a friend and comment some positive bullish news below. If you have something negative to say, don't say it, don't comment it. Remember, I can report you or I can just remove your comment if I want to. So why waste your time? I appreciate you all so much. Have a great day.